With me now is Todd and Larry, and thank you guys so much for breaking away from your guys' booth over there to chat with us. Before we go in and dive into some of these questions, just tell us a little bit about Phibro Animal Health and just kind of the services that you offer to producers.
So Phibro is a global company. We're in animal health, primarily in livestock production. So we service globally poultry, both broilers, egg layers, and turkeys, swine, dairy, and beef. And we'll talk more about the new significance of beef in a few moments. So.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, here it says Phibro Animal Health Corporation's recent acquisition of medicated feed additives and certain water-soluble products from Zoetis is enhancing the ability of Phibro to serve the beef industry. Let's speak more to that.
So we acquired this group of products. They're medicated feed additives and water-soluble products. So in that portfolio, people usually recognize trade names. So products like Oreomycin, Oreos 700, MGA, Catalyst, products like that. And so they're usually FDA medicated products that are used in animal feeds. And then we have some water solubles as well, primarily lincomycin-based products, some neomycin, spectinomycin-based products that would be used in water for livestock. And this was a global, a global acquisition, so it brought us products that are marketed in about 100 countries around the world, and a good distribution by species and geographically among the species, and also in all of our key regions.
I want to ask, with all the products that are out there on the market, what makes your guys' products, just more entertaining for beef producers to take part in and use on their operations?
Sure. I think one of the greatest opportunities that we have and kind of sets us apart is this integration of this medicated feed additive portfolio really brings a huge comprehensive line of products that we offer to the beef industry. So first we have, as Larry indicated, this medicated feed additive portfolio. We also offer a line of nutritional specialty products. We have autogenous vaccines, and then we're also core and trace minerals and trace mineral premixes that we can provide as well. And what's also unique and special, I believe, is the team that we've built around for these products. Is we have a complete team of individuals across the United States which have a tremendous amount of experience and respect within the cattle industry. Collectively over 200 years of experience, and so it's a really, really special group that they can come and bring these products that add a tremendous amount of value to the beef industry.
Well, speaking of that, you mentioned just having a great team that can service cattle producers and producers of various industries, obviously, across the country is very important. Touch on that a little bit more and why cattle producers, since we're specifically here at NCBA, should take part in what you guys are offering them, because we all know more and more paying attention is not only just paying attention to your genetics, herd health, what you're feeding, how you're managing your land, everything goes into the full picture. Touch on that, though, why your guys' company takes part in just being able to not only offer great products, but the people surrounding the products.
Sure, I would, certainly the key to what we're doing is core to our mission, and what we do at Phibro is about keeping animals healthy. And our whole portfolio of products and the people that we employ are committed to that. And so this is a part of who we are. It's part of our DNA. And one of the very special things that we believe is this cattle community and these cattle producers, they're part of the world's safest food supply, and they are integral into what they're doing. And we believe we play a very special part in that, both through nutrition and health, and making sure that these animals can stay healthy through prevention, through treatment, and just giving the tools to the producers that are needed, to the veterinarians, to the nutritionists who serve them, and to make sure that those animals can stay healthy and we can continue to have the world's safest food supply.
Heading in, which we have already kicked off 2025, what are some of the things that cattle producers should be paying attention to, and how are you guys helping them manage those things?
I think it's no secret that the value of animals is more expensive than it ever was, whether you're talking about an incoming feeder calf coming into a backgrounding or into a feed yard situation, etc. And that's true with all the species right now. So animals they're worth more, right? They're much more expensive inputs to start with. So people have a greater need to keep animals healthy, right?
Yep.
And as Todd said, that's really about preventing disease, helping control, and then when you need to treat them, to keep them, healthy. Obviously, the more healthy an animal is, the more thrifty it's going to be, and obviously it's the impact of, it uses less natural resources, less feed, less acres of grain needed to produce beef or chicken or whatever we're producing. So I think it's completing that whole cycle.
Profitability is a huge thing for producers. As we know, at the end of the day, they want to make sure their herd is healthy, but they want to make sure, however, the end goal for them is keeping the money in their pockets or putting more money back in their pockets. At Phibro, being here at CattleCon, like I said, at NCBA, what are some of the questions people are asking you? What are some of the questions producers are coming to you with?
I think some of the key questions that they have for us is really around this new acquisition that we have, and wanting to understand our commitment, wanting to understand our investment, and wanting to understand what we're going to do to continue to make these products available and affordable and bringing them value. So those are some of the key areas that we're focused on and the questions we're getting.
And as I think I mentioned earlier, livestock production is Phibro's main part of our business. And so this segment, the animal health and nutrition segment, but the medicated segment, is an area that Phibro has had a leading role in. And these are very high priority for us. So I think people are coming in to say, hey, as Todd said, what's your commitment to this? And we appreciate you guys, because we know this is going to be a very high priority for your people, these products.
Well, you've invested in your commitment to the industry, which means you're investing into the producers and their overall end game in this. And if anybody is watching at home and they want to know more about Phibro, what would you tell them?
I would say probably the easiest thing is to get on our webpage, which is pahc.com. So P as in Phibro, pahc.com. And you can learn about our products, and through that you can also track down, where to get the products through a distribution network, etc. And who, our people, where they're at, and they can get in touch with them that way.
And again, I think one more thing to touch on, I know we talked about the acquisition, and that's some of the biggest questions you guys are getting. I think just reiterating to our audience that your commitment is to the producers and to the industry at the end of the day.
It is. It's absolutely. That is where our commitment is. I would say we are very proud to be a part of this industry. We're very proud of what this industry does, and it's very special for us. And so absolutely that commitment and that focus is on the producer and being a part of this industry. It's very important.
Yeah, I think we really take, our mission is really to help our customers produce the most safe, wholesome, and cost-effective and affordable food in the United States and on a global basis. So,
and most definitely. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here at RFD-TV.
Thank you.